All right, everybody. It's your boy Spankdog, aka Puffinstein at YouTube. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You already know. Puffinstein 514 at Twitch and Robert Lopez at Facebook. Let's get into it. All right. I wanted it to take off with everything ready to go. Big shout out to Urban Pulse. Let me definitely hit the like button. I'm already subscribed. Now, what you're about to see is alleged. Um, this is this is a theory, and it hasn't been substantiated. But um, on the circumstantial end of things, it doesn't look kosher. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of coincidences. But like I said, until a man has been indicted or convicted, it's all alleged, it's all speculation. With that being said, let's rock and roll.
Singer Whitney Houston, one of the greatest voices of our generation. CNN has gotten confirmation from a representative, has died.
I believe that somebody monies, just like
I didn't realize how great Whitney Houston was when I was younger. I've always appreciated other musics because when I was younger, we used to sample, so you had to really know about alternative, other, older music, rock, heavy metal, everything. But that didn't mean that I actually liked the music. But Whitney Houston, that song, I Didn't Know My Own Strength, that's my favorite song I think ever by her. And then there's I Want to Dance with Somebody, but that's a little too pop for my taste. But God bless her, may she rest in peace. And let's see what it's about.
they killed her mother.
By now, sadly, you've all learned of the unspeakably tragic news of our beloved Whitney's passing.
Why did you let the party go on?
Of course, this is a personal thing, but the Grammys were the next night. You don't cancel.
He needed her back. He needed her back, but he needed her back and under his control.
New claims have surfaced about Whitney Houston's death, and Clive Davis is on full damage control.
Oh, my bad.
Did you give a thought to canceling?
Never.
You never thought?
Never.
Did you ever think?
I know the family did not want me to give a thought. To no.
From accusations against Clive Davis to Ray J's alleged role, the connections are getting harder to ignore.
You want to know what Clive Davis did for Whitney Houston? Thing you know, she's dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the dealer in.
And let's not forget that
You see, there we go. Jaguar Wright, she has done this is a fact. She's done good for artists who are trying to make their way to the top because of their talent. Even for people that are in the workplace, in places like that, where it's degrading, they leverage themselves all the time. Excuse me, I had a little gas. But yeah, they use their leverage, and if it's bigger than losing your job, because in Hollywood you could get blacklisted. So you can lose your job, and jobs that you haven't even went for yet, you could lose. You could lose them before you even went to the interview in Hollywood because you slighted the wrong person.
Grammy party.
Big shout out to Jaguar Wright. Big facts. Big shout out to Gene Deal too.
Why was it held just hours after Whitney's death?
By now, sadly, you've all learned of the unspeakably tragic news of our beloved Whitney's passing.
The deeper we dig, the darker it gets. What's Clive Davis hiding? And why are people finally speaking up now?
I counted 10, at least 10 gashes in her chest alone.
February 11th, 2012. The world stood still as the news of Whitney Houston's death spread. Found lifeless in a bathtub at the Beverly Hilton Hotel, just hours before Clive Davis's annual pre-Grammy party. The public was told it was an accidental drowning, but for many close to Whitney, this explanation didn't add up. How could the vibrant and larger-than-life Whitney Houston be gone, just like that?
It was a setup. Yeah.
There's so many people that passed in recent years that you could be like, the coroner is almost like confused on what he should put. He don't know if somebody did something to the person or if, because it's been aneurysms and strokes and heart attacks that they're saying that they have, things that could make it look like it was a natural cause and it wasn't,
Yes. Nick was told not to let her go out of that house and to do whatever it was he got paid to do.
Leola Brown wasn't alone in her suspicions.
And this is what I mean. These are her friends coming out about this.
Following her death, rumors began circulating about the people closest to her in those final hours. And one person who was frequently mentioned in those rumors was Clive Davis. Clive Davis, the legendary music mogul,
He looks like Groove from Despicable Me.
Discovered Whitney and helped launch her to international fame.
Here she was, just turning 19, and she was stunning beauty, stunning vocalist, and I brought her on national television. I introduced her for the next generation.
But
I introduced her to the next generation. I did this it's like he wants to live off of her talent.
beneath the public image of a caring mentor was a man with dark secrets. Jaguar Wright claims that Whitney's death was no accident. According to her, Whitney had discovered that millions of dollars were missing from her earnings.
This is what you guys are going to learn here today. There's a clause that they have where at a certain point in time, the artist would be worth more unalive than alive. And it's been speculation for a while now that when it hits that stage of the artist's career, that the people that have money invested in them, if they contemplate on doing the more lucrative thing, even though it's evil, allegedly.
And was planning to leave Clive's record label. In case you didn't know, Clive Davis has been a powerful force in the music industry for decades, helping to launch the careers of legends like Whitney Houston and Biggie Smalls. But with great power comes great controversy. Davis's name has been linked to several suspicious deaths, most notably Biggie's. As we all know, Biggie was taken down in 1997. Some believe that, like Whitney, Biggie's death was orchestrated to keep him from leaving the label and taking his talent and potential earnings elsewhere.
All right, you hear that now, too. I didn't even mention Biggie in the title. You know what I'm saying? And they over here saying that, and I already knew that was being speculated, that people were contemplating whether, what they thought could have happened to Whitney could have happened to Biggie too. And there's other artists that are no longer with us, and people wonder if it happened because it would have been more lucrative for them to not be with us.
Anyway, Wright's criticism didn't stop there. She explicitly called out Clive Davis, the renowned music executive closely associated with Houston's career, accusing him of exploiting the singer's talent and struggles for personal gain.
Saying film to celebrate Whitney Houston. This is a film to, pay the piper.
Referring to Davis's purported efforts to help Houston overcome her challenges,
Jaguar, when it comes to blowing up people and letting them, you know, giving karma a chance at getting them, she's not playing. And every time she's spoken on somebody and said that they shouldn't get away with what they did because of what they did was so disgusting, she has not been lying. Not once have they got her in a lie, and not once has any of these rich folks sued her for defamation of character.
prior to her death, Wright didn't mince her words.
He needed her back. He needed her back. But he needed her back and under his control.
Wright went on to highlight Davis's actions leading up to Houston's demise, including sending her on an international tour despite her ongoing struggles with substance AB. However, Clive Davis is not the only person that Wright mentioned. Jaguar Wright revealed that Ray J was the last person to see Whitney Houston alive, and that he was
I told you too. I forgot that they had mentioned Biggie, but they're bringing Ray J into this. Like I said, I don't know what's going on 100%, so everything's alleged because I'm not in the circle to know what's really real and what's not. But right now they're saying that he was tight with Whitney around the time that she passed away. And you're about to hear right now that they're saying Jaguar Wright literally says he's the one that let the street pharmacist in that gave Whitney the dose that took her life.
actually the one who let the substance dealer into her room to drug her.
Wow, I didn't think it was right there.
Despite her ongoing struggles with substance AB. However, Clive Davis is not the only person that Wright mentioned. Jaguar Wright revealed that Ray J was the last person to see Whitney Houston alive, and that he was actually the one who let the substance dealer into her room to drug her.
Dead. Ray J was the last person to see her alive. He let the drug dealer in, but she was sober, right? But he let the drug dealer in that gave her the shot.
She went.
I mean, if you could, in the comments, let me know what you think about him opening the door for the man that allegedly gave her her last dose, and allegedly the dose that ended her, life.
Went on to say that Whitney had been beaten up before her death.
Leola has
Orlando Brown and Jaguar Wright on the same stage. I gotta see that interview. I didn't even know there was one. Look at this. This is like gold.
and that gave her the shot.
She went on to say that Whitney had been beaten up before her death.
If what they say happened, like the way they treated Orlando Brown, that's messed up. God bless him too.
Leola has said, Leola Brown, Bobby Brown's sister, has said,
But Orlando Brown is bugged out too at the same time. Like Jaguar Wright and Orlando Brown are different.
On several occasions that she was beaten. They saw her body. She didn't just die in a tub, like she was beat up.
Although Jaguar doesn't mention
You
who
hear
was
this,
responsible
right?
for beating up Whitney, all the fingers currently point towards Ray J. In fact, after learning that Houston's cocaine use was one of the causes of her death, the icon's ex-husband Bobby Brown's sister Leola reportedly claimed that Ray J knew someone who sold substances and accused him of providing substances to Whitney. Leola reportedly claimed that she witnessed Ray J leaving Houston's hotel room when her former sister-in-law died. She then accused Ray of being a runner boy for the music legend because he knew somebody that sold substances from whom he bought and supplied them to Whitney. In addition to this, in a resurfaced interview, Ray J can be heard saying that he could get Whitney to be sober if he wanted to. This interview was conducted while Whitney was still alive, which meant that Ray J was actually controlling her at the time. What's even more shocking is that in that same interview, Ray J also admitted to using Whitney for clout.
And that every day I was with her, I was not happy. Right. Like I was not happy. Right. It was the right thing. And I saw.
You know, I don't know Ray J. It's not like I met Ray J in person. You know what I'm saying? You know, I tread lightly when I speak about other people. I don't know. There's just something about him. You know what I mean? Like I said, he doesn't look like he's evil. I get a vibe like he might have done something he regrets or something like that. And you know, at the end of it all, he got a good heart. But you know, I know what it's like to be fascinated by the streets. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know the brother, and I just hope that at the end of it all, he comes out of it all right, and he didn't do anything that would make me change how I feel. But right now, this is not looking good.
Myself, like I was like, yo, I'm on top of the world. Right. Look at all the people I'm shaking hands with right now.
At this point, it is clear that Ray J did not care about Whitney and only used her to get his fame. Later on, when Whitney died, Ray J was seen at her funeral grabbing her casket and faking tears for fame and to catapult his career. In 2017, Ray expressed his regrets about what happened to Whitney and even confessed that he was to blame. Speaking to singer Stacey Francis during season of Celebrity Big Brother, Ray brought up the events from 2012, saying, "Stacey and we had a conversation about what happened with Whitney Houston before she passed. I never talk about it, but it was something I felt she wanted to talk about, and it was the right time, so we talked briefly about it, and I told them how I felt, how I blame myself on a lot of stuff." Ray also insisted that although several media outlets offered him millions to reveal secrets of the music icon's death, he turned down every single proposal.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know him. That seems honorable. You know what I'm saying?
He said, "I had so many people calling me offering millions of dollars to have an interview. I was like, I don't need the money. It's not good money. That's just not right. My karma would be bad."
Oh, he speaks on karma. That's why I said I don't know him.
Ray J and Whitney Houston had a well-known and often speculated about relationship that has captured the public's attention for years. Whitney Houston.
I still don't erase the fact that he was the last one with her. And they're saying that you know, it might not have been a overdose, you know what I'm saying? But if this wasn't going on where people were saying the things they're saying, then I wouldn't wonder if, you know what I'm saying, if he had anything to do with anything. You get what I'm saying? But when I turn on my screen and I see videos saying that there's a chance such and such was involved in such and such, and there's so many times where later down the line it becomes true, you know, I pay attention.
Was already an established superstar by the time she met Ray J in the early 2000s. On the other hand, Ray was a young up-and-comer when he first met Houston. He had already begun his career as an actor, appearing on shows like The Sinbad Show and Moshe, and had just released his debut album, Everything You Want,
You
in
gotta remember too,
1997.
almost every time these people mess up, it's for the almighty buck. And even what the craziest stuff is, the ones that you say, nah, no way they did that. Again, for this, for money. If you are surprised that a person did something for money, even if it's disgusting, bad, horrible, evil, if you're surprised at this point in time, what lengths people would go to get money, the despicable, disgusting shit they'll do to get the bread, it's crazy. Now I could understand you not wanting to not have the rent, not be homeless, not have nothing to eat. there's still certain lines you don't cross. What you gonna do because you're hungry and you're homeless? You're gonna hurt a child or something? Then I don't care about you being hungry and homeless. You evil. Anybody that would hurt a child is evil, in my opinion. That's a fact. Matter of fact, forget my opinion. You know.
At the time, he was still a teenager, and he quickly became enamored with Houston's talent and presence. It's not entirely clear how the two met, but they quickly became close friends. They were often seen together at events and parties, and Ray J even appeared on Houston's reality show Being Bobby Brown in 2005. The show, which followed Houston and her then husband Bobby Brown as they went about their daily lives, gave viewers a glimpse into the couple's tumultuous relationship. But it also showcased Houston's affection for Ray J. As the years went on, rumors began to swirl that Ray J and Houston's relationship was more than just platonic. Some sources claimed that they had been romantically involved, while others insisted that they were simply close friends. Despite the speculation, neither Ray J nor Houston ever confirmed or denied the rumors. After Whitney died in 2012, Ray J was reportedly devastated by the loss, and in interviews following her death, he spoke candidly about their relationship, describing her as a mentor and a friend.
I really miss my friend. You know, I really do. I'm still hurting.
In any case, despite the claims that Ray J might have actually been responsible for Whitney being on substances, we still cannot
When Ray J went on Love and Hip Hop, that's when I started to look at him like he might be too thirsty for the fame and the fortune. That's big facts. Because I don't, I'm respectful. I try not to call nobody out their name. And I'm not saying that he's giving me a reason to call him out their name. I'm just out his name. I'm just saying that in general, a person that would give me a reason, I would still try not to call them out their name. But what I'm saying is, like, I give him the benefit of the doubt, and it was this part right
dismiss
here.
Clive's involvement in all this. In fact, might have actually been responsible for Whitney being on substances. In any case, despite the claims that Ray J might
Really miss my friend. You know, I really do. I'm still
Oh,
hurting.
that's what it
In
was.
any-
Yeah, I had said when he went on Love and Hip Hop, that's when he started looking even the love of Ray J a little bit, but he was young. You're supposed to, go through the Flavor of Love show if they offer it to you when you're young and you already got a hit song. So that was all right. When he got to Love and Hip Hop, it seemed like he was clout chasing, and the fame and the fortune had him making he made good business decisions, but as far as like integrity, I feel like his integrity took a hit when Love and Hip Hop came along. But people go through stuff like that. Let me tell you something. My integrity was good my whole life, but there's times where I've made mistakes. So nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, all of this stuff is alleged. We don't even know if he did anything yet.
case, despite the claims that Ray J might have actually been responsible for Whitney being on substances, we still cannot dismiss Clive's involvement in all this. In fact, the revelations surrounding Clive Davis and his potential to profit from Whitney Houston's untimely demise have sent shockwaves through the music industry. These discoveries have shed light on the notorious death clause, a provision that has long been shrouded in secrecy and controversy. This clandestine clause, also known as a non-performance or failure of performance clause, raises grave concern.
Why would you create a rule, a clause that gives the person an incentive to unalive the person? This is exactly what happened. There is a rule in the whatever, the entertainment industry, when you sign a contract, that if the person passes away, their estate, their publishing, their money, whatever, it goes to them especially if they were supposed to, if they were in debt, you know, like they were trying, or even not even in debt, recouping what they took from the label or whatever. It's a horrible clause. It's so horrible that literally a person who is involved in that type of setup might think, man, I'm losing money because he or she is alive. And how stupid are you? How stupid is that? They need to get rid of that. There has, in my opinion, people have definitely been unalived over that clause. You know, I'm not speaking about in this instance, in this situation. I'm saying because of that clause, because a person looks at the artist and says, man, I'd be making a whole lot more money if you weren't here. I believe somewhere in history, in entertainment, in Hollywood, in the music industry, somebody, because if the person wasn't with us, they'd be way more richer. The person was unalived. I'm almost certain that not only has it happened once, more than once. You know, I can't. I'm guessing. You know, and at the end of it all, it's still a speculation. So I have to say, in all honesty, I still don't even know if my speculation is true. But if they made me bet, I would bet that, yeah, of course, somebody lost, you know, was unalive because somebody was gonna be more rich if they weren't with us.
Concerns due to its alarming implications. As findings have unveiled, the death clause is a contractual stipulation that grants record companies an astonishing level of power and potential for profiting, even in the face of an artist's untimely demise. This seemingly nefarious maneuver ensures that labels are not only entitled to recoup their investments, but also to lay claim to a substantial portion of the deceased artist's earnings from various revenue streams.
Think about this for a moment. When an artist signs his name on the dotted line to a record company, the record company will in many cases own all of the masters for the songs recorded under that contract. And when an artist signs to a major label, it's
Remember when I told you about the incentive of the person not being with us, that they would be more rich? Well, listen,
safe to say that their death is in many ways factored into the initial investment. And in many ways, after an artist has peaked in popularity, there becomes an awkward point in their career where the artist is worth more to them dead than alive.
The mechanism through which this clause operates is shrouded in secrecy, yet it essentially empowers companies to secure hefty insurance policies.
check the comments real quick. Ryuga Sama wrote, "Kids with her, God is mad." Yeah, I agree with you.
Against the projected earnings of their artists. In a twisted turn of events, this provision renders record labels as beneficiaries of both the life and death of the very talents they are meant to nurture and promote. Intriguingly, this malevolent clause has evolved over time, adopting a subtler facade while maintaining its exploitative.
All right, so we're not gonna watch the video to the end. You already know what it's about. Big shout out to Urban Pulse. If you want to see the rest of the video, head over there, hit them with a subscription. Yeah, the almighty dollar. It will make people do stuff that is wicked, 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 wicked. You know, like I said, if you're on the verge of homelessness, not eating for the night and you're starving and stuff like that, that's a different thing. But a lot of times when you see people commit crime, sin for the almighty buck, it's not because they're starving or homeless. It's because they're not content. People got to learn how to be content with what they have. You know, I do this channel because I want people to see my point of view. You know, I do it for multiple reasons, but at the end of it all, I want people to know that there's a good person in front of them talking from the heart. And I want to stand on those beliefs to the point where if they tried to tempt me with the most tempting of the most tempting thing in the world, I would have the strength to tell them to shove it. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen. We're gonna get into the other video. This is a video I'm gonna show you guys on. The guy has a good channel, but the prank that he pulls is something that I definitely would not do. I don't care how much money I make off the prank. It's not worth it because I don't know if he knows it, but the prank that he's doing, you can easily end up unalived over the prank. All right. So I'm gonna pull it up right now. You know, he does have a good channel, and I wouldn't say it takes courage to do what he does because then I would be kind of like promoting it, you know. But you know, some people, like I said, for money, they trying to get to the bag and they'll do something that risky to get money. It's the same. It's almost like the guy who climbs up the telephone pole that he knows is so dangerous because it's so high, and he got to do that every day. And I would never take a job where I'm scared of heights. So me and being a cable worker or like going up high, I mean, I'm good. So the kid that got the channel, he goes to the hood and wears the opposing gang's colors, which is not smart at all. Definitely don't do this prank ever in your life. All right, give me 1 second. It's about to be in right now. All right. Should be about 5 more seconds and it'll be on your screen. All right, guys. This is the last stretch right here.
On the dead homies, cuz. Get your motherfucker out here, cuz. So I get in. Hey, cuz, get the away. Okay, all right, I'm leaving. It's
a very dangerous prank he's pulling.
Hey, bro, don't reach for that motherfucker, bro.
It's a phone. It's a phone.
You can't be wearing that stuff here, nigga. I don't know. That ain't cool with you.
He went to Crip neighborhood rocking all red, you know, on some you already know red and blue how it goes. So yeah, I don't recommend this prank. I'm actually showing people so they know he made it out of there by the skin of his teeth.
I can't wear swim shorts now?
No, you can't wear no swim.
Wearing red in the wrong hood prank.
Guys, peep the fit, peep the fit. Hey, but this isn't the actual fit. So as you guys know, today,
he's not a bad kid. It doesn't seem like he's a bad dude. It seems like he's even intelligent, you know, but like this is an intelligent. And he thinks that it's a good move because he didn't get hurt and he's got a lot of views and a lot of subscribers. And he realized when he did the first one of these, he even says it, that his viewership went up. So he's really risking his life to get money and get views, you know, because this, what he does, yeah, they'll end your career over this.
today we are going to be wearing the wrong outfit in Crip territory. Again, before this video starts, I do not condone to any gang violence. I don't condone to any type of violence ever. All right, but yeah, anyway, we came to Kohl's, bro, because we need a red shirt to complete the outfit. Hopefully I can find some red bandana shirt that matches the shorts, but I don't know, it's probably...
You heard when he let out the sigh, that's because he knows he's got a rough day ahead of him.
Gonna be really rare, but yeah, anyway, we are here at Kohl's. Yeah, this is Kohl's, and we're gonna be finding a red shirt to go with the shorts. So
all right, he's gonna cop himself a red shirt. We don't gotta see that. We're gonna skip ahead to when it gets a little spicy.
Red shirt. So oh, right over here. I'm not doing that. No. Cool. Thank you so
And
much.
then there's the necked ones right there.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Not gonna lie, shout out Granny. Is it good enough? Oh my god, bro. I don't
All
even
right,
like
it's
wearing
about
this,
to
bro.
go down.
5 to 10,000 likes on this video, you guys. Let's keep rolling the ball. Let's
Yeah,
keep
I'm gonna like, and it's not because I'm promoting it, it's because he earned it. You know, he really risked his butt to get this video done. So I hit him with that like. I'm already subscribed. Check out KJ Smooth. Big shout out to KJ Smooth. You know, I ain't gonna be too critical if I'm over here watching his channel. I'm not like that.
yeah. Wish me luck. Let's get right into the video. Come
I
on.
wish you very much luck. I pray for you.
What's up with it, fool?
Let me tell you something too. Like, you know, if as long as this is 100, he just antagonized a real banger, and he let the dude didn't say nothing. He lets him get away. He comes back around. You know, like I guess even as a dude that's on it like that, he's still trying not to get locked up and stuff.
Hey, you know where
That's it.
you know where I can find any baklava boogies?
What, cuz? Cuz, you know where you at around this motherfucker, man?
Huh?
Bro, you busting my eyes with that shit, cuz, on the dead homies, cuz.
Bad. I just know.
He said you busted my eyes with that shit on the. He's saying that the red is hurting his eyes.
If you knew where a store was.
Get your ass up out of here, man, with that shit on, man, around me, man. I'm motherfucking crip, cuz.
My bad. I'm gonna go back around. I'm gonna go.
And he told him that where he's at too. He shouldn't even be there anymore. Time to get ghost. Comes back all the way around.
I was just asking you what's up, bro. I was just asking you. That's all I was.
Hey, cuz, you got that bullshit on, cuz? I done already told you, man. To get your nerd weird ass away from me, man.
Okay.
So check this out, cuz. I'm gonna pack your ass out the next time you get over here. You done been one time, cuz, on the dead homies, cuz. Get your motherfucking ass up out of here, cuz.
All right, we're just gonna do one more. I'm gonna go to the next one.
Dang, cuz, I'm gonna blow your ass down.
For what?
Cuz.
Arden, bro. Can I get in?
Hey, cuz, get the fuck away from me, cuz.
Okay. All right.
I'm cuz.
Hey.
No mother gang.
Hey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you look kind of familiar.
Huh?
Second
You look
person.
kind of familiar, bro. You at that second party last weekend. Where you from, cuz?
Huh?
Where you from?
Oh, I didn't grow up in this area. I grew up over there by.
I think I seen you at that second party last week.
What party?
The second party.
A sucker party?
Yeah, some kind of second party. You was up in there with all them gang members and niggas that.
He's just luring him in. He's making up a story.
That on with.
Me?
Yeah, you wearing that red shit, bro. I ain't fucking with that.
I've never seen you before.
Cuz I ain't gonna lie, bro. You look dumb as fuck. Stupid in the muff. That shit on.
All right. So look, you already get the point. If you want to see more, go check out KJ Smooth. You know, hopefully he's still okay. You know, like I said, the kid seems like a cool kid. You know what I'm saying? I would not recommend him doing that prank no more. Try to think of something that's less dangerous. That, you know, like I said, he's getting to the bag. So I'm not knocking his hustle. Actually, I am kind of knocking the hustle, but not because I'm hating on him. Just because I want to see the homie reach 30. He's crazy. Yo, so but anyway, it's your boy Spankdog. We're gonna call it a night. I try to go live with my new microphone, my new soundboard. I got my sound card. I gotta check out the video. I was hitting the applause button and the cheers and stuff. I gotta set this up right. This is supposed to come over the top with the post that they give you, so it'll come up through the top. But like I said, I tried already twice, and I didn't want to mess this video up, so I just came on regular for this video. But I'm gonna try to figure it out. So by tomorrow, I want to have the mic coming in front of me, like on some professional stuff. Oh. See this right here. Oh. It's crazy because it seems easy, but it's not exactly easy. See, because this part comes with it, right? Then this part too comes with it. And then you got the thing to block, because I've been doing music for a long time. So I've been using these things for a long time. Anytime I go in the studio, this is to block the when you rhyme or when you talk, there's like a, you know, so it makes it sound, it blocks it. I forget what it's called, a pop filter. But yeah, so I got to put all the rest of this stuff together. You know what I'm saying? When I put all this stuff together, I'm going to hook it up nice. So anyway, it's your boy Spankdog. You already know what it is, man. Salute. Have a good morning. And I'll get up with you guys later. Peace. Like, comment, share, subscribe.